Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
The U.S. mask mandate for public transport has been quashed, but not everyone is going maskless on planes. One of the last remaining nationwide COVID-19 restrictions in the U.S. has been overturned, with masks no longer required on public transport. Passengers ripped off their face coverings and cheered after the mask mandate was quashed by a federal judge on Tuesday, but not everyone was celebrating. Here is why. Mask mandate overturned. While the U.S. government eased most indoor mask rules last month, there was still a national requirement mandating the use of masks on mass transit services, including planes, trains, ride-sharing and public transport. And in light of the rapid spread of the Omicron BA.2 subvariant, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, last week extended the mandate until May 3. But on Tuesday, U.S. District Judge Kathryn Kimball Mizell threw out the mandate, ruling it unlawful. It was the outcome of a lawsuit filed in Florida last year asking the court to overturn the national order. Judge Kimball Mizell said the CDC overstepped its authority by issuing the original health order, saying it was fatally flawed because the CDC didn't follow proper rulemaking procedures. Read more about the spread of COVID-19, airlines and mask rule mid-flight. The ruling gave airports, mass transit systems, airlines and ride-hailing services the option to keep mask rules or ditch them entirely. Many public transport authorities across the U.S. updated their rules to make masks optional, but not in New York. The Metropolitan Transportation Authority's spokesperson said masks were still mandatory on trains and buses. Ride-sharing companies Lyft and Uber announced on their websites that masks were only optional for drivers and passengers. And as soon as the Transportation Security Administration said it would no longer enforce the mandate, major U.S. airlines including American Airlines, United Airlines and Delta Air ended their mask rules. In some cases, this happened mid-flight. Social media footage shows passengers and flight crew cheering and clapping after the rule change was announced, with many choosing to remove their masks. But not everyone was celebrating. Some passengers said they were caught off guard by the rule change and wouldn't have chosen to fly had they known masks weren't going to be required. Others raised concerns about immunocompromised people and children under 5, who are not yet able to be vaccinated. The U.S. now averages about 35,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases a day. That is down from the January peak of more than 800,000 during the Omicron surge, but up slightly from the lows of about 26,000 a month ago. However, it is likely the true number of cases is higher than official figures due to cases going undiagnosed and people not reporting their positive at-home test results to public health authorities. And the White House says keep wearing masks. Space to play or pause, M to mute, left and right arrows to seek, up and down arrows for volume. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said the ruling was disappointing. Public health decisions shouldn't be made by the courts, they should be made by public health experts, she said. She said the CDC was reviewing the decision and that people should keep wearing masks on public transport even if they were not legally required to. When asked, shortly after Ms. Psaki's White House press conference, whether people should keep wearing masks on planes, U.S. President Joe Biden said, "It is up to them." What happens now? The White House could appeal against the ruling. But the CDC must assess the current outbreak first. If CDC concludes that a mandatory order remains necessary for the public's health after that assessment, the Department of Justice will appeal the district court's decision, the Justice Department said in a statement. ABC with wires. Space to play or pause, M to mute, left and right arrows to seek, up and down arrows for volume. What you need to know about coronavirus. What do you want to know about COVID-19? Have you been affected by the pandemic? Tell us your story. All fields are required unless marked optional.